I get sick and tired, Ed, and Sandra, of listening to Republicans tell me and the Democrats about our process. First of all, they don't have a process. They're canceling primaries. They have winner take all. They don't have the kind of democracy that we see on the Democratic side. And for people to use Russian talking points to sow division among Americans, that is stupid. So, Ronna, go to hell. This is not about, go to hell. I'm tired of it, Ed. We're not trying to prevent anyone from becoming the nominee. If you have the delegates and win, you will win. This notion that somehow or another Democrats are out there trying to put hurdles or roadblocks before one candidate, that's stupid. I know what's going on. They are scared of Democrats coming together to defeat Donald Trump. They need to be focusing on what we're focusing on, the Democratic Party, and that is preventing foreign interference in our elections. Stop using Russian talking points.
Donna Brazile, I think she undermined herself by telling her to go to hell. Yes. She could have said everything. And again, I don't know why this is so hard. And it's shocking to me that somebody in that position, because that's all they're focused on. She was the #1 trending topic, and the only thing they focused on was the go to hell thing. Yeah. And it's no, what she said was right. Mind your business, because you're only in it to try to stir things up. Right. For Ronna, what's her name? Romney McDaniel. She is Mitt Romney's niece, by the way, to even talk about the rig thing and Bernie. Those are Russian talking points. She's absolutely right to get the Bernie bros and sisters all riled up about them getting their election stolen. Right. And what stake does she have? She's a Trump person. So all you want to do is provide fodder for the Democrats to fight, right, so that then Trump can again win by not getting a popular vote, but by getting the number of delegates that he needs. And then we'll be right back in this situation, still having this conversation, and they're chuckling all the way to the bank.
All the way to November. And the funny thing about it, too, is that this is a woman who loves Trump so much that she came out against her uncle to support Trump, right? She came out against her uncle to support Trump.
Who voted to convict him.
For
impeachment.
For impeachment. The other thing, too, about that is that the talking points, if we've not figured out at this point that this whole establishment versus the progressives, that is a Fox News Russian bot talking point. Stop perpetuating this whole establishment versus everybody else thing, because it is a tactic to divide this party. And let me tell you why. Because you don't divide people up unless you know that they are extremely powerful in numbers. That's why they divided up black folks. That's why they said, the lights over here, the brights over there. Division is a function of fear.
And it's a war tactic.
And it is a war tactic, right? Divide and conquer. Listen, the Republicans know that there is a liberal majority in this country. They looked at the same numbers that we all looked at. They know that Hillary Clinton had 3 million more votes than Donald Trump. They know that 92% of the population growth that's happened in America in the last 15 years has come from communities of color. They know that. And they know that a majority will win this thing. So let's divide them up. Mm-hmm. Let's create pockets. Mm-hmm. Establishment over here, the other folks over here. We have to stop perpetuating
and
that,
if you don't,
or we're going to lose this shit.
I couldn't agree with you more. And the way that that divide and conquer works, just being black. Yeah. Where do we get the notion that you're better if you're light skinned? If you have quote unquote good hair, where did good hair come from? Yeah. And who perpetuated that? Why is there skin bleaching in Africa? Yeah. Who perpetuated that? So that we already know how easy it is. Yeah. And it doesn't make us stupid. It doesn't make you anything, but do recognize the designs that people have to get you off your game. And again, Bernie, Elizabeth, Biden, Klobuchar, Buttigieg, all of them are actually on the same team. Yeah. Remember that. And you know how I know also? The caller from North Carolina, who was an Elizabeth Warren person, who, again, her policies line up with Bernie Sanders, voted for Biden. So for her, it's a fluid thing.
Absolutely.
I'm going to vote for who services what I want to see in the future. These policies, pretty much the Democrats, Medicare for all, student loan forgiveness, all of that, all the Democrats kind of agree everybody should have health care. People shouldn't be burdened under debt. The banks should be held accountable. There's a diametrically opposed difference between a Democrat and a Republican, but there's not much difference intra-Democratic Party except and I'm glad Donna Brazile called it out. I just wish she hadn't told the woman to go to hell.
Yeah.
That's just because again, that's what people are focused on. Now she might have to apologize. Maybe she'll lose her position on Fox because it was, it's just, come on, y'all. Let's be smarter.
Yeah, we got to be smarter.